everybody. Welcome to Park Bench Interview here with Adam Kahn at RC1 and RedCon1. And this is downtown Main Street, just about catty corner from the courthouse. So easy to find on downtown Wheeling and Cambridge here. And this is Adam Kahn. And we're going to hear about how he's got started in his business and hear something about it here. Adam, tell us a little bit about RC1.
Well, RC1 is owned by the company I started first, RedCon1. And then we, a few years after we've done RedCon1, designing gear and stuff like that, we decided to open a storefront, and that's what RC1 Outfitters stands for, RedCon1.
You said designing?
We design tactical and law enforcement equipment, and we do a lot of the manufacturing right here in Cambridge. We sell all over the country and some other countries around the world.
So you're selling online then as well?
Absolutely.
RC1.com?
RedCon1.com. RedCon1.com. RC1 is just the store where we serve our law enforcement and first responder community.
Okay. Well, beside us there's some bags that are manufactured here that he designed and made. So how did you get started in doing this kind of a thing?
Well, I started off in back in 2000, and when I was in the Navy, they taught us how to sew as a parachute rigger, and then years gone by in college, I ended up getting another sewing machine, got a sewing machine, and just decided to make gear and make bags and stuff for myself because I always enjoyed sewing it. And then friends wanted some, and then they wanted some of their tactical gear for military, and then just kind of took off from there. Just doing my own gear, and plus I was doing consultant work for the aircraft community, designing specialty bags for some of the technicians and
very large aircraft companies, yes.
And then kind of from there, when I got a partner who is in law enforcement, he designed all of our law enforcement equipment. He's did all the research for it, and being never been a police officer myself, it was a new area for me. So I took him on as a partner, and he suggested to start a uniform shop to serve local communities, because a lot of smaller departments that aren't Cleveland and Cincinnati, they have a hard time finding their uniforms and their duty gear. So our purpose with RC1 Outfitters was to bring that service to the smaller communities like Cambridge, like Byesville, and also the
surrounding counties.
The surrounding counties.
Okay, all right. Well, you've branched out and done some other things now. I see here you have coffee that you now sell.
Mm-hmm. We do. So we sell the Iron Bean coffee, and the Iron Bean coffee is out of Perrysburg, Ohio.
Oh, it's Ohio-based.
Ohio-based business, and we try, and it kind of goes with the theme along everything we try to do in the stores. We try to shop. We try to buy local from local vendors. The same thing with our wooden signs, and we have some metal work. We have if it's made in America or especially made in Ohio, we try to stock it in the store as long as it goes with our theme. The Iron Bean coffee is Fred, who owns it. He's a Marine veteran. Met him up at Camp Perry at the NRA national matches. I loved his coffee. Got to know him really well, and then gave me an offer I couldn't refuse to be able to stock his coffee. And it's what I drink. It's all I drink now because I carry it. I'm going to support my own business. So.
Well, I should point out that Adam also served in two branches of the service. He served in the Navy and also served in the Army. And you're still in the reserves.
In the National Guard. I still serve in the National Guard.
So he understands what these products are used for and how to make them so that they perform. Have some other things over here too, some wood plaques, t-shirts, and I noticed you had the thin blue flag, and these, tell me something about, what you can tell us about the blue flag. There's one for the fire, and these notebooks, they're very unique.
Well, Thin Blue Line is a company that supports law enforcement. Obviously, if you've seen the flags out there or anything with a blue line on it, that shows that you support the law enforcement community that's in the United States. And the company Thin Blue Line, that's what they do. They have T-shirts, they have the keychains and the cool koozies and stuff like that. And a great company that a portion of their proceeds do go back towards family members and all that of fallen officers, and that's the reason they started. And they're also an American-based company. The Right in the Rain, same thing, made in America. I've been using Right in the Rain books for years in the military, out in the field.
So they'll write with a special pen or any
You got to
kind
use
of
a
pen?
ballpoint pen or a pencil. You
Okay.
try to write it on with an ink with a
Gel
gel
pen?
pen or anything. It smears right off of it. But I mean, it says all-weather tough on their logo.
Now you said you laundered yours and it
I
still
did.
held up?
Put it in, in the military, you put it in your breast pocket, you come home with your field gear, you just throw it in the washer because it smells bad. Throw it in the dryer, bring it back out, and I'm like, oh, there's my notebook with all my notes, and it's actually, it still writes, still works, all my information is on it because it's got a little bit of a wax coating on it. So their pens, they have their very special pens. They're almost like the space pens, and we might be out of them.
Those too? Okay,
Up
but you
there,
normally
up there.
carry
Yeah, they are up there. Now those are like $14, but they're refillable. But they're really, really good pens. We use them in the military, but I always end up losing them. So.
Well, this is very different. I want to make sure people know about RC1 and RedCon1 here in downtown Cambridge, and stop by and support Adam and his company. So appreciate everybody listening in, and hope to see you in here to help Adam make this work successfully.